Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at Alephium and a new website for Alephium that kind of displays like the rich list for Alephium. So they used to previously have this, but it wasn't as UI friendly, but they've actually subsequently made a change and they've redesigned it. So this comes from Push Value and No Trust Verify here. It says, so it looks like a bunch of crypto quants and nerds stepped in and said, hey, this rich list is looking good. Why not do a little makeover and make it great? So you can go to richlist.alephium.world and it will bring up this website here. So one thing about the Alephium network as a whole, even the UI of the wallet or the website for Alephium is very well designed, and it does actually help users to interact more. Even with like the AN swap thing, that UI is very good. And I think that they should implement that more onto a bunch of other websites that are involved in the Alephium ecosystem, because it makes users more friendly towards actually looking at this kind of data. So as I said in the video, we are going to be looking about how much Alephium you kind of should have going on in the future. And we're going to be looking at kind of a price prediction, see how much it's going to increase, stuff like that. But just here, you can see in the top rich list here, if you have, in the top 20, so you have to have over 300,000 Alephium to be in the top 20. And then we can click on view all addresses. So it's actually very good design. If we're looking here and we scroll down, to be in the top 100, you need to have 95,000 Alephium. So right now, currently, I don't think we're anywhere near that. Let me just check here, see how much Alephium we have. So we have around 1,773 Alephium. And that would put us probably very, very far back. I don't think it's even going to let us go back that far. Let's just go to, if we scroll down here, click enter 36. So not even there. A bit further. It's probably around here if we look. So around top 5,000 or top 1,000 or top 4,500 out of our Alephium holdings. This is all strictly from mining. So a lot of it just purely came from mining, and that's what we're holding. Haven't really bought too much over the past couple of months, just because when we were mining it, it was relatively profitable on GPUs. There's videos going back of us solo mining Alephium, and that was happening for a while. And then we continued to buy some as it became unprofitable onto FPGAs. And that subsequently put us in around the top 4,500, as you can see there. So still pretty good in overall addresses. I don't know how many active they are. If you go to the rich list, it will tell us how many active. So we have, I think it's on this scale right here. So 220,000. So we're in the top 4,500 of that 220,000. And then it also shows new addresses. I believe that this would be on this scale. And the price scale is just listed there, I guess. So if we go back to here, right there, you can see total addresses, 211,000 new addresses plus 360. And then the price at $1.56. Obviously, Alephium's price has been going down, so it kind of is a good time for you to buy in. I would personally say if you believe in Alephium. But you can see right there, the top rich list is actually going to be stuff like exchanges. So you have Gate.io, MEXC, the AN decentralized exchange, even Uniswap v3, Alephium Bridge. So that has a lot of liquidity into it locked up. And then I don't think there's any more named in the top 20, but I'm sure over time this stuff will come out. There's one with exactly 1 million sitting in there. I don't know what that's from, but that had movement 2 months ago. This one has been moving 50 minutes, so I'm assuming that these ones that are moving within the minutes are also exchanges as well. So to figure out an answer of kind of how much Alephium you kind of should have, I know this is not going to be financial advice or anything like that, but this is just my prediction of how much you should have if you want to make a certain amount in the future. So my prediction, probably for Alephium, hopefully it still continues to go up. Even if we hit this new all-time high back again, so at $3.40, that would give you, at 1,000, it would give you 3,400. So at 1,000 Alephium, as I already said, it is kind of a good time to buy right now because it is trailing a little bit down. But I do believe that it will go higher after this. And going into the bull run, everything kind of rises with Bitcoin as well. So hopefully these coins rise along with that. So if you have 1,000, I think my prediction for the bull run is probably going to be $20, something around that range, hopefully. So if you have 1,000, that's around $20,000. That's still a very, very good price to sell at $20 if you get 1,000 Alephium. If you have maybe 5,000, that gives you around $100,000. Even if you have 5,000 and it's only $10 per coin, that still gives you 50,000. So probably on a small scale, you'd be aiming to get around 500 to 1,000 Alephium. If the price continues to go up, maybe past 20, then that would still be a decent amount to actually have on the network. If you want to create, a substantial amount of wealth, it'd probably be 1,000 to around 5,000 that you should accumulate. And then past that, if you want to kind of go all out, I'd say anything past 5,000 is going to give you pretty good returns in the future. Right now, if you want to buy 5,000 Alephium, I believe it's going to cost you around 6,500, with the potential probably in the future to make, I don't know, maybe 50k, even up to 100k with this 5,000 Alephium. As I said, I don't actually have that much. This is kind of what I would aim to go for. You obviously have to manage your risk and how much you actually want to put into there. So the supply currently right now, when we're talking about Alephium tokenomics, there has been some kind of talks about people selling off the allocations that they got. So this is the allocations, I believe, but actually I believe that they changed this tokenomics to come down from this number. If you know what the actual tokenomics are, let me know in the comments, but I believe it's still in the same split of this. It's just a lower number because when you look at the Alephium Explorer, it's only 203 million out of the 89 circulating supply, so 44% is circulating. This is obviously how they calculate it, but as we can see here, around 1 billion Alephium is going to be coming onto the network over the next 82 years. And the reason I want to talk about this is that a lot of people that came into Alephium, or at least invested in it at the start, kind of got allocated these coins. They have been known to sell off these coins, and that's maybe what we're seeing here in Alephium's price, because the rest of the crypto market is kind of up right now, but Alephium is going down, which is interesting to see. So we're kind of hoping that they don't sell off within that time. It might cause, more sell-offs. And also there is that FPGA miner that mined Alephium for quite a while. I believe it's come out that it's Dragon Ball. So they must have a lot of Alephium sitting around that they can sell off, unless they were selling it off instantly. And I believe that kind of funded their basic development for Radiant. But overall, a lot of things have to kind of go right for Alephium to take off in price. It has a lot of things going for it, like smart contracts built on top of it. There's been an explosion with the hackathon and then the half hackathon, so the 1.5 hackathon that actually was going on. Everything's kind of been built right now. I see the potential in the future, and hopefully it gains more attention as time goes on. It's got all the basic hallmarks that you'd want to see, like from a blocks per second, an ecosystem, kind of meme coins, decentralized exchanges, stuff like that you can get meme coins on top of, kind of mirroring the Solana network and the early Ethereum network meme coin days. So hopefully that actually pans out in the future and it's the next thing that comes up. We'll just have to see as time goes on how much building on this network has actually paid off in the future. So just to wrap this video up, basically I'd say you'd want to accumulate at least 500 Alephium to make it worthwhile in the future. And the good standing number would probably be 1,000 Alephium that you should kind of shoot for. Anything past that is great, just to make a small bit of money when it does eventually, hopefully, go up in price from here. It is at a low price, so it might be time to get in now. The last all-time high was around $4, so it's around $130 right now. Could be a good time to get in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and also let me know how much kind of Alephium you're aiming for. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more content like this.